for it, but okay.
Hello, I'd like one experience, please.
Yes, I would like to experience it.
Oh, God. Yes, I'd like to experience your horrific encounter with a leg beard.
Leg beard? What the?
It's
Leg?
the female equivalent of a neck beard. The reason why it's called that is because the typical, the typical go-to image with that is the idea of them not shaving their legs.
Oh, alright.
Silence before that. I am Llytic.
And my internet is taking a crap on itself, so I'm sorry if I just kind of stop talking for a bit. It's because like my internet has to process.
You know, even more so than usual.
Yeah.
The not talking thing, not the processing thing.
Oh, haha, very funny. Anyways,
They do go silent, like, for extended periods.
hey, if you're talking with Tom, I ain't really gotta say much, dude.
Yeah, I kind of had a similar, like, feeling, like, whenever Tom and Silver were, like, talking back and forth. Which, if you don't know what I'm referring to, posted a holiday special on Christmas. None of you listened to it.
None of you listened to it? Oh no, who would do such a thing? Surely not me, as I say as I open up my phone and watch the video real quick.
I swear, there's this weird thing where, like, the ones that get the most views are the ones that are over an hour. And I don't understand it.
YouTube analytics, that's my response.
But with YouTube analytics, it's usually closer to 10 to 20 minutes.
Maybe the 10 to 20 minute videos for other people is our hour-long video. It's based off the overall average of your video length, dude.
Of course, there is also the fact that I posted it midnight on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So literally, like, if you checked YouTube Christmas morning, you would have seen it.
But everyone's opening presents Christmas morning.
Not Jewish people listening to us.
That's a good question, though. How many of your viewers are Jewish? Do you have a
a
large Jewish fan base? Is that what it is?
large Jewish following. Anyway, we're reading Light and Dark: The Adventures of Dark Yagami. Still, welcome to What Are We Reading? And we are on chapter 43, probably. Chapter 40, Blood, Heart, Samantha? I think this is the chapter we're on. I don't remember any of the stuff that I read, like, that I saw, like, skimming through this.
Mo deaths, Dark and L must fight or die.
We read that one.
Well then, yeah, we're on the next chapter, I think.
Hey guys, the final chapter is nearly here.
Fight.
I mean, final fight. Fuck.
Book.
Shit, like that. Okay, I've decided, I don't know who all saw it, but I've started, like, doing this one visual novel. It's an otome, so female main character. And I have just been using my deepest baritone.
Please tell me you've used the cowboy voice. Bathroom cowboy voice at least once.
No, she's not been talking like this.
Damn it.
I do just remember, like, the deep voice has made certain moments interesting.
Oh, I bet. I think I watched, like, 5 seconds of the first one, and you said, like, you either said, like, I don't know what I'm doing, or, like, I'm not comfortable, and I'm just like, aw, that's sad.
I am terrible at intros.
And then I got distracted because I had to go play D&D. It wasn't because the video sucked or anything, don't worry. It's just I have a very small attention span.
There'll be a kick-ass twist at the end, and I've got it all planned out, but I'm not telling. Perhaps Watari is their dad, or Al was good all along, or Dark was a ghost like in Fight Club. He wasn't a ghost in Fight Club, he was a figment of his imagination. Spoilers for Fight Club.
Oh no, the only person who hasn't watched it, i.e. it's me, has been spoiled. Oh no.
Who knows?
Can I go to the end of the chapter to see if it's spoiled? Like, can I spoil myself?
Oh
It's
god.
this Darkest Yagami. Okay, so the spoiler is Darkest. Whatever Darkest is.
Darkest?
Or he just spelt it wrong. Anyways, it's you! Declared Dark, doing his face in a scrunchy way.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've read this. I forgot how pleasantly stupid this is.
Yeah, it's the best kind of pleasantly stupid. Like the
Hmm.
Sodomy song and Meet the Peebles.
Shh. Another thing going over my head.
Basically, like, you know the Lord of the Rings movies, right?
I haven't even watched those, brother.
Well, I'm assuming you know about them.
Yes, I'm aware of them.
Anyway, one of their directors' first works, Peter Jackson, one of their first works was
And the
a
Olympians?
movie. What?
Peter Jackson and the Olympians.
Did I say the wrong person? No. Oh, no. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Fuck, you actually caught me off guard. I was like, fuck, is his name Peter? But nah, one of Peter Jackson's first works was a more or less R-rated spoof of the Muppets called Meet the Peebles. And
People, okay.
and it's not a good movie, but it does have one shing moment in which this gay fox sings a song about sodomy.
The sodomy?
Sodomy.
Sodomy.
Sodomy. You might think it ought to me that I enjoy sodomy.
Sodomy is generally anal or oral sex between people of sexual activity between a person and a non-human animal. Bestiality. Oh, okay.
It's like one of the few good moments in that movie.
I'm a bit concerned you find that good.
Like, he's literally just, like, singing about how much he enjoys fucking people in the ass. And getting fucked in the ass. Yes, my apprentice, said Blood. You are the strongest man in the planet, and that is why we must fight. Town ain't big enough for the two of us. You are the owner of my royal death note, and I want it back for you. For you may own my note, but you will never own my soul.
Yo, dude! Shouted Samantha, and she flicked back her hair and did the British finger thing with two What? What is the British finger thing with two fingers?
It's okay. Do the peace sign now. Point it towards yourself. That's what they're talking about. It's basic. It's a British gesture that essentially means up yours, and it's on a similar level over there to the middle finger.
I thought she was flipping him the double bird.
You could kind of consider it double bird.
All right. Why don't you just eat a blood banana and chill, you fuck ass?
God damn it!
Be careful. I don't know if like the 5-year-old in the house just heard me in the hall or something.
Heard you yell fuck ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is actually a funny story about that gesture because it did cause the Left 4 Dead 2 box art to be changed in England.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's why. It's basically like the equivalent of if you just had like a zombie game piece of box art that was just flipping you the bird.
Left 4 Dead 1 Middle Finger Edition.
Left 4 Dead, fuck you.
All the enemies are tanks. You're not gonna make it to the end.
All the enemies are tanks and witches. You're running from the tank, you stumble into a witch.
Oh god, that'd be horrible.
I could make it slightly worse. Tanks, witches, and jockeys.
I was thinking smokers, but jockeys? Ugh. Oh god.
Like, no, there's no normal zombies. It's all the special infected. You get, like, grabbed by a charger and slammed immediately into a witch.
And then the tank just kind of comes by. Woo!
The tank levels all of you.
How
is he tearing concrete out of a corrugated steel roof?
Left 4 Dead. I need to remember because I wonder if that actually happens. Like in Left 4 Dead, if the tank just kind of runs up to somebody being grabbed, if they just knock them out of the grab.
I I don't remember quite exactly if they knock them out of it, but like the ones that grab you, their whole goal is to basically just cause other shit to attack you while you're grabbed.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if, like, no, the tank would probably kill him.
Yeah,
Since
tank would probably friendly fire.
Yeah.
Friendly bouldering.
Here, have another.
Oh god, Charger grabs you, runs through a pool of spitter acid. You're covered in that.
The boomer just kind of casually strolls up. Hi there.
It goes through a boomer. Boomer explodes and impact. You're both covered.
Oh gosh.
The blood banana has gone extinct because of the fire and the volcanoes and the devastation that has been brought by the explosive counteraction of the broken shatters of that scabby space station that once was my home, and I ate the rest.
Just plant the banana.
Too late, he ate them.
We can come to an agreement, screams Samantha.
I was going to ask that malevolent clone you call not Yagami to clone me some more of the Deleficent the Deleficent fruits, but alas, she has been killed by a bomb.
But alas, she's been killed by bomb.
Cause of death, bomb.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Dark spat out his gum and it hit blood on the man thing. Or Shinigami thing. Get it?
I really hope he shaved.
It caught fire and melted, and melted gum went everywhere.
Because, like, gum in your hair is bad enough.
Oh.
Gum in your pubes.
Oh, I can't believe I'm about to ask this, but do Shinigamis even have pubes?
I don't know.
Cause like, didn't they just give blood like a huge dick, like a weirdo?
All they said is that he had a dick the size of a bus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his dick's a bit too big for it to get anywhere near the pubes. Anyways.
Kick his arse, Samantha said, cause she's British. Beat him or I thought that said or. Beat him and I'll let you sex me. Sex me for the first time because I'm a virgin.
Virgin? Oh my. Oh ho ho! You are quite the ladies' man, aren't you, my oil-haired young chummy? Laughed Blood as he stared squintily. I keep forgetting to do cowboy voice for Blood. As he stared squintily at Samantha's chest. It was the biggest chest in the world, probably because everyone died by bomb.
Yeah, probably.
But she didn't tell people because they would think she was showing off.
Why would you tell people about your tit size randomly?
Those are some nice bounders, girly.
Bounders.
Those are some nice bounders, girly. I would like to do sexy things with them.
Oh, God damn it. Piss off, you creep, swore Samantha.
Leave my wife.
Swearing.
Leave my wife alone, you freak. Dark was getting so angry that if the world wasn't already on fire, it would have exploded again. Oh yeah, he's got a wife.
Yeah, it's Samantha.
No wonder she has the big boobies then.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
But when I kill you, she will be my wife. Isn't that right, wifey darling? Darlingest? Wifey darlingest?
Yeah, because you'd be the only dude left. But whatever.
I don't think that's how that works.
But that won't happen because my handsome husband will kick your arse and then I will have sex with him. Amazing.
Shit, what is the name of that movie?
Every guy at the bar who thinks they think beating somebody up will get them the girl?
No, not that one. No, shit, there's this one movie is like this post-apocalyptic situation, like all that's left is like this group of 5 dudes, and then one day one of them randomly turns into a woman and everybody just goes systematically fucking insane.
Really?
Yes. That's a thing. I can't remember the name of it right now.
Did they like try to like force themselves upon him or something? Or her?
Pretty
I guess?
sure. I haven't seen it, I've heard about it, but it was like, oh fuck, that gave me flashbacks to hearing about that.
I'm more worried about how she's supposed to fit a bus inside of her.
I don't think it ever described the size of his dick.
Well, no, I'm talking about the Shinigami. If he's the only one left and there's only a bus-sized dick, I think we're kind of screwed.
Because it said whenever Dark was a Shinigami that he had a bus-sized dick, but I don't think it specifically said how big Blood's is. I'm also really concerned about the fact that he's just naked right now.
Oh yeah. That's the thing that's happened. I've been so worried about the size of the dick. I forgot this man was naked.
I was so distracted by his dick, I completely forgot that it was out.
Well, his dick lit some gum on fire. What am I supposed to think?
Is this like what happens whenever William Dafoe has to do a nude scene?
I don't know, but I'm more comfortable thinking about non-existent things than actual people, so let's move on.
All I'm gonna say is that apparently his dick is described by people who have worked with him as distressingly large.
Oh.
Distressingly is the word used. Anytime he has to do
get them to say that.
Well, no, it's literally a thing in any, like, because he was Green Goblin in Sam Raimi Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
And they have that scene where he jumps out of the tank naked.
Yeah.
Whenever you see him from behind in that was a stunt double.
Why? Because his dangly thing's too long?
Yes. Because his dick is so big that you would have seen it from behind when he was crouched like that.
I need a stunt double because my dick's too big.
Yes! That is literally how it is. It makes other people on set uncomfortable with how big it is. Very well. We have chattered enough, my smartly named dude who is Dark by name. What?
It gets worse. Just keep reading.
But also by nature and also by hair color. I think I'm having a stroke. The time has come for this time again for the violent counteraction that will spell doom for one of us and the hottest section in history for the other who does not die.
Dark tore open his shit and revealed his muscly abs. Blood poured through his veins. Blood liked licking blood, and when he killed Dark, he was going to take his blood out and clone it, for it was the finest blood like wine and tasted like candy floss made of nails.
It doesn't sound like it tastes good.
It tastes like cookies.
Let's do this thing!
Dark ran fast as he can, but blood and... Hold on, I've got to scroll down a bit. I'm laying on the bed right now. Spoiler alert. Dark ran fast as he can at Blood and headbutted him in the chest. However, Blood's chest was covered in spikes and spiders, and they bit Dark, and Blood was safe. Next, it was Blood's turn. His knuckles are made of knuckle dusters, but he put more dusters on them, to be sure, and slammed a punch at Dark and knocked him into the air. I don't have real knuckles, just dusters. My fingers are attached to each other.
I'm just imagining like that for like each joint in each of his fingers. It's just another set of brass knuckles.
It must be really interesting when he fist people.
Oh God. Yeah, you're not wrong. What the fuck? Screamed Dark, and he got a rocket and stuck it to his back. He pushed the turbo button, and 2 nuclear jets zoomed him back at Blood. He did a headbutt again, but this time he got a face full of blood mohawk and blood.
Boo-ha! He, my befuddled, ineffective battling chum! Wait, that's blood. Hold on. Sorry, it's just every time I see him talk now, I can't take him seriously.
You were taking him seriously before?
Well, he had a cool cowboy voice before, and he actually had coherent sentences.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say, like, you could say any random shit and it makes sense with a cowboy voice.
Makes it sound better, at least. Blood exclaimed, "You cannot beat me because I have the strength of 1,000 glittering angels."
Only glittering ones, though.
To prove his power, he spat at the ground. His spit bubbled and sizzled like bacon fat on a pan and smelt like it also. Then it shot like acid into the Earth's core. The core caught fire.
The core's already on fire! Technically. Kind of.
It's more like molten, but you know, fire's not really gonna make that any worse.
Nah.
It stretched like a balloon, and the Earth was ripped into shreds and turned into a black hole. I was about to say this sounded like a hentai I've read, but nope, not any black holes. The black hole was sucky. Get it? Or, hold on, get it? Because it destroyed the world, and then the rest of the universe was sucking into it like water down the bath hole, but this wasn't water. It was time and space and planets and stars and galaxies and pigeons all dying. Not the pigeons.
Fun fact, the event horizon for a black hole is no farther than it would be for the amount of mass present uncollapsed.
So about the size of Earth?
Actually smaller than Earth.
Uh-oh.
Basically, if Earth collapsed into a black hole, where you are right now on the surface would not be like within the event horizon.
So I'd just be kind of floating there, like, well, shit.
Yeah, you'd basically
suffocate in space.
Well, yeah, so you'd be suffocating in space, but you'd also be orbiting it, and it's not close enough to where your orbit would be incapable of like breaking away.
So I'd be stuck between the moon and the black hole.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Imagine like all those dead bodies eventually actually going through the black hole, and it's just a wormhole to somewhere else, and like the aliens on the other side, like, where the fuck are all these dead bodies come from?
It's just an Einstein-Rosengate bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Oh, dead bodies.
Dart grabs Samantha and rocket away from the big hole in space that sucked like a vacuum cleaner that was possessed by Satan, so it was sucking so hard they could barely escape.
Oh my gosh. Fucking sorry, just ugh. I've had Satan as my maid once, it didn't work out well. You murderer! Shouted Dark, shaking his fist, but Blood just laughed and ate the Blood Banana Galaxy. The Blood Banana Galaxy.
Is this fucking turning into Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann?
There was no fucking blood bananas left. The fuck you mean there's a galaxy?
I think it's meant to be that there's a galaxy in the shape of a blood banana.
So it's not even an actual blood banana, it just looks like it.
Which again, is this Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann? Or are they literally just going to start throwing nebulas at each other?
Oh, spoilers. I haven't beaten that either. I watched that.
I mean,
They get to that
game?
level in that? No, I just
Is
said
there?
it's beaten. There might be one. Let's be real.
Okay, I was just referencing like that part in the anime.
I didn't know they grew so large they did that.
Yeah.
There's also hentai I've read like that. Anyways.
I will say, however, don't read the manga for the series because the manga is fucking dog shit. It ruins, shit. Fuck, I forgot her character's name. Chick with the rifle.
Girl.
Yes. Basically just trying to pull the whole stereotypical moe shit with her. And I fucking hate that shit. Yes, instead of having a strong character who gets shit done, let's just have a whole bunch of, like, TNA scenes. And while she did have TNA scenes in the original, it was at least stuff that was in character and not just her being all shy because of the fact that the character landed in her tits. Like, in that scene in the anime, like when that happens, she's not at all bothered by it. It's like, oh hey, you're not dead. Because they like fell out of a mech or like some shit like that sort of like situation.
Oh, thank God we're both alive, right? Now get off me so we can keep fighting.
Basically, it's just the whole thing is like, oh, hey, how are you? And doesn't get startled until she sees like the giant monster rear up right over them.
And even then,
no,
it's just because
in the
he's
manga,
a
we
giant
gotta
fucking
have it
robot.
Yeah, but no, in the manga, we gotta have it to where that happens, and she's all like wincing and like blushing and shit like that, and like the character's hand is like grabbing and shit. Fucking hell. Fucking hate that shit. God damn it.
I really just want to have a rival that's like a really like a busty girl, but not like super busty, and just a guy. And I want it to be like they get in the scene where they fall on each other.
Yeah.
But when he tries to get up, he just shoves his hand right into her face to like shove her into the dirt as he gets up, just like, oh, excuse me.
Instead of like the whole sexual assault thing, it's more physical assault.
Yes.
Honestly, what'd be great though is if it's still like accidental.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, let me get up. Oh shit, that's your face.
Oh, sorry about that. Just like rubbing them
At
in
least
the dirt.
that wouldn't be that like fucking like accidental groping shit, because apparently we can't have any sort of, because apparently like this sort of thing of like people putting themselves in the character's shoes means that there can't be any sort of sexual content that isn't fucking assault.
Let's be real though. If I get sexual with anyone, it's either going to be an accident or in 20 years.
At least it's not assault. I'm just imagining like this by accident is like them doing it on purpose, but you were so drunk off your tits you don't remember.
Nah, I'd be like literally drunk.
Like you're so drunk that you end up becoming charismatic.
Oh no. So I became the flirty drunk.
I guess that's better than the sad drunk.
I think I'm just a stupid drunk. Whenever I get drunk, I just kind of sit in the corner.
No, I'm not quite sure what type of drunk I am, but I did end up like drinking a good number of like fucking brandy slushes and ended up crying afterwards. So.
I just start giggling a lot. I just keep to myself, I laugh a bunch, and then I eat.
Am I the murderer? I beg to differ. Who assassinated Yagami in cold blood? Who shot Watari with a laser gun? Who fed Nier a poisoned toast and threw him in a box full of poison moths? I think you will find that was you.
But you blew up the Earth! The Earth, you monster!
I fail to see your point. Samantha said something, but she was in space, and in space no one could hear you scream.
But aren't they also in... Fuck you. Fuck you. In space, no one can hear you scream.
I'm not gonna lie, I would find it hilarious if there was like a movie that actually had like realistic audio for space battles.
Just...
completely silent when it's outside of the ships.
So you'd hear, like, the people on the inside of the ship would hear, like, the engines, like, shh.
Yeah. And, like, they'd hear impacts with their own ship.
Yeah.
So if, like, something hit their own ship. But, like, outside, it's completely silent.
So you just hear the engines roll up, and then it, like, would cut to the other ship. There'd be, like, a pause, and then boom! Oh my gosh, you could probably sneak up on so many people in space.
I mean, also great would be is if there were realistic space battles, because one of the things that you never see happen is the fact that, like, you could technically do a full 180 turn in space without losing any forward momentum.
Oh.
So literally, if you had someone behind you and all your guns were on the front for some fucking reason, and they were chasing you, you could literally just, like, use some side thrusters on your ship to spin it around while still keep going the same direction.
I think they might not do that for the sake of, like, having the G's affect them. Because if you just do a random 180, you might fling out the seat.
Well, you'd be strapped in.
Touche, but so are air pilots, and they got to be careful too. But I see
True,
what you
but
mean, though.
Yeah, but it's like all this shit that you could do with space battles. The fact that there would be no momentum loss during an explosion, meaning that the shrapnel from an exploding ship would keep going at high speeds.
Isn't that the main problem with ships, though? Most of those things are like super light.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would actually be really bad.
Granted, at the same time, there's a lot of other stuff that tends to be ignored, like the fact that the difference between 1 atmosphere and 0 atmospheres isn't enough to cause explosive decompression.
Oh, so we wouldn't really just blow up in space? Like,
Yeah, your gases, like the gases and liquids in your body would start to expand, but it's not like you would blow up.
You mean my eyes won't fly out of their sockets or whatever?
They won't. It'll basically be kind of like when you have a waterlogged corpse, like it'll start getting bloated. But at the same time, all the shit and piss in your body would be forced out.
Oh.
Your blood would start to boil.
Oh, right, because of the temperature difference.
Not temperature, pressure difference.
Oh.
It's kind of like the whole thing of like on a mountain, you can technically boil water at around room temperature. Stuff like that would be more interesting to see in films. Because, like, for explosive decompression to happen, you would need to be going from, like, deep sea pressures. I mean, not deep, I think the one confirmed case that has happened was, like, this submarine research station.
Yeah.
So the pressure inside of it was several atmospheres. Like, enough that you could still, like move around. Like, it wasn't like being like submerged in water, but it was enough that like something got turned when it shouldn't have and just caused it to go all of a sudden from that measure of atmospheres to 1 atmosphere.
Oh, all happened way too suddenly.
Yeah, so it was because that massive change all at once, and you had people whose like spines literally were getting ejected from their corpses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, back to reading.
Yeah.
Let's leave it on spine corpses. Or spine rockets.
Yeah. It's your line, ah ha ha.
Ah ha ha. Well, whatever. Now all that's left to do is to watch your generously bosomed wife fall into the black hole.
You can tell this was written by a man. Shit, I've just been kind of on that kick right now because I saw Bumblebee.
Oh, did something happen in Bumblebee?
Basically, the best way I can put it is that it's refreshing to see a Transformers movie directed by someone who's not insecure about the size of their dick.
Oh. I've been trying to think of cool female characters because I've been watching people roast what's-her-face from the new Star Wars movie because apparently she's a Mary Sue.
People are throwing that around, but honestly, it's the whole thing is like, I don't really buy into that being the case with her.
I just want the lightsabers to work properly in those movies.
What is
People are
laser
getting,
swords?
People should be having their body parts getting chopped off. People are just shrugging off cuts in that movie.
True. Got ya. Okay.
Stuff like that.
But yeah, like, we've seen Mary Sue characters doing this.
Yeah.
Rey is not a Mary Sue.
Yeah. But it just got me thinking of just random characters. Like, I want to make, like, some super huge buff girl, super tall, muscular Amazonian, but, like, she's built like a bodybuilder.
So, like a Zarya.
Yeah, I want to build like Zarya, but I want her to also have this moment where she's just super girly and she wants to wear like dressed like a prom thing. So I just want this super muscular Zarya-like girl in like just a really pretty white dress.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure you could find stuff like that.
I really do. It's already out there.
Yeah, like, it's the whole thing is that basically, like, the best way to go about that is to
have it to where that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, that. And have it to where it's, like, not a big deal is not made about these different, like, extremes of their character. Like, none of that, like, stuff with them is, like, basically make sure that none of the stuff about them makes it seem like they're any lesser for it.
No, it's just they'd be like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to feel pretty today.
Yeah.
Like, I want that to be the response. I felt like being pretty at the party.
I felt like wearing dress.
It is party. You wear dresses, no?
You wear dress at party, no?
That's the extent of it. It's not even a big shock after that. Just everyone's just like, okay.
Oh, it's just like this initial. Ah, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
And then I had another idea where, like, I just want to, like, do you know those characters with the huge Buster Swords? I want to give that to a woman.
Okay.
But I want to be her gimmick was that she launches people into the air with it. Like,
So
you know, there are people like, oh, super powerful, huge slashes, right?
Yeah. And she just does enemy juggling.
I want to, like, I was thinking of that in a video game, and it'd be a gimmick where, like, people would react based off the reaction. Like, people would do causes, and then people would react to it. So, like,
Okay,
let's
got
say you'd launch somebody into the air, the other character would, like, you know, shoot at him because he's in the air, try to knock him back to the ground quicker, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So she'd be like the starter for a lot of the stuff, because, like, she
Yeah.
could launch any monster, even the super heavy ones, up into the air, stuff like
God.
that.
I don't know why, but I'm imagining for the AI for that doing something similar to not Skyrim, the one before that. Was that Morrowind? What's that?
It's Oblivion.
Oblivion, that's right. Because they had what they had in that one was Radiant AI, where basically like the AI was given multiple options for what to do based on like certain conditions. So character became hungry. They could buy food. They could go get some out of their home. They could go to a restaurant. Stuff like that. Which caused some hilarious situations because there was also the responsibility meter in that. And so one of the characters, people would keep finding dead with stolen food on them. Because literally what would happen is, all right, this time of the day, the character goes to eat. They have low responsibility, so they steal food, and the guard sees them and kills them. And there was a similar situation for one of the quests. You basically have to find this group of people who sell this specific drug. The problem is, some people couldn't complete the quest because people addicted to the drug would find them, have no money to buy the drug, and just kill them and steal the drug from them.
Jesus Christ.
And then there was the hilarious situation in which you would find entire towns slaughtered. Because what would happen is skeletons, due to their AI, they basically decide, all right, we're going to seek out the nearest population of people. The people, seeing the skeletons, would, depending on their various things, either like buy weapons, take weapons from their home, or steal weapons from the shops. So that the guards would start killing the people that stole the weapons while the skeletons are killing everybody.
That's poorly implemented right there, but beautiful.
So literally it was a situation in which they made the AI too smart. That everything just went wrong.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit. Not so fast, said Samantha, and she said a portal spell and portaled to the Shinigami world. She landed with a bum. Oh, they landed with a bum. I guess there was just a homeless man with them. And all the other Shinigami turned to stare at them. They had never seen a human before who wasn't dead, and they all crowed around and messed up his hair.
And then the bum stole food and the Shinigami killed them.
The Shinigami guard. Oh,
your wife is very...
law.
Stop, thief! Your wife is very pretty. Said a fat one who looked like a cow made of gravestones.
Can I eat your lungs? Said another who was slimy and smelly and smelled like slime.
I might let you finish, but Yatsuba was the best carer of all time. What?
Keep going.
Joked another Shinigami who is Kanye West because he wrote all his songs in a death note, and that's why he kills.
Okay, we already know that Kanye West watches anime, so I'm really wondering if he ever made a Death Note reference in any of his songs. Because he has a scale model statue of one of the like mechs from Gundam in his house.
Kanye West Death Note. Death Note Abridged, the new Kanye West of the world.
What?
I don't know. Kanye West Death Note movie trailer parody.
Okay, so apparently he hasn't made a Death Note reference in any of his songs, which is actually... Ah, fuck. I re-listened to the Czarface meets Metalface album earlier today, and one of the people in there does make a Death Note reference. One of the other lines references Noob Saibot.
So it's just a bunch of nerdy stuff?
Yeah, because both Czarface, like that whole thing is like there's a lot of like comic book and wrestling references. Because that one had Metalface, who it wasn't his best work, but at the same time, Metalface when he's not his. I mean, MF Doom, not Metalface. Whoops, MF is short for Metalface. MF Doom, when he's not at his best, is at the level of a good rapper. It's one of the things that makes me laugh is what's considered by fans to be his worst album is still a damn good album. But, Open Mike Eagle has, like, a verse on there at some point in which it's a whole bunch of video game references. But yeah, Czarface, which is done by Esoteric and a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, is just full of, like, nerd references.
Must be interesting to listen to.
Oh, yeah. It's not often that you hear fucking, there were a few Guardians of the Galaxy references in that album, including Captain's Gonna Teach Stuff and I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Oh, God, it was great. But a lot of rappers also tend to reference Dragon Ball Z. So,
Ow.
A good number of rappers are anime fans of some sort.
What? I can't hear you over the fact that my headphones are shouting, mic on, mic off, mic on, mic off.
Seriously?
Yeah.
God.
The worst connection ever.
Oh my God.
Or if it's really freaking out. Did you
it's
that?
It's not it's not breaking up like crazy. I heard myself through yours. Oh God. Oh God. Oh fuck. Hopefully he's getting some new headphones to use or something, because Jesus Christ. That might be the case, yeah. Your connection might have fucked itself. Holy shit. Oh, God. God. Ah, shit.
Hello?
Oh, shit, you're back.
Ugh. My headphones literally just turned themselves off. They just gave up.
I think it might have been a headphone issue, honestly.
No, it is. In this room specifically where I record, it breaks.
I got ya. Because I've had, like, my voice connection say, like, I've got it that bad. And I'm still audible.
Yeah. No, my headphones just straight turned off on me. They're like, we're not doing this no more. Alright, though. Shall we continue?
Yeah, let's continue. I'm done talking about rappers and anime. Even though it is an interesting subject.
Yeah.
Kakira was there too because CEO Jeff God damn it. CEO took him to save him before she died, except it was after because she could time travel, but he was an old dude covered in wrinkles, so he just stood on the side cheering.
Alright, where the fuck are we going now?
Blood landed.
Blood landed in the Shinigami world. Here he was weaker because he couldn't blow it up and blood bananas grew everywhere. So he kept munching his face off on them and forgetting to fight.
So literally, he gets distracted easily by food.
Amazing.
Good to know. He's a fucking idiot. Then he
Poison the
remembered.
blood bananas.
Yeah. Then he remembered. Everyone went to the battle ring, which was the football stadium, but the grass was cut up and replaced with blood.
Oh my.
Well then, ain't that edgy?
The Shinigami devil rang the bell and it was time to fight.
Blood jumped on Dark and started wailing on him with a real wail. Dark was getting squittered into a pulp.
Oof. No, Dark, no!
You better get ready for our wedding, shouted Blood. He called over a Shinigami who had a death cloth, and she stitched names in it and people to kill people, and made her make a wedding dress out of it. You will look so pretty, we shall dance all through the night and make passionated love all over the battle ring, which we will be renamed the sex ring and filled with wine, and everybody will watch and get all turned on too.
Not so fast, chump.
Yeah, exhibitionism's not my kink.
Dark roared and kneed Blood in the man thing. Blood yipped like a little girl and danced all over the battle ring. He picked up some of the blood and shaped it into a javelin and threw it at Blood. It went to his eye and came out the other eye, and Blood screamed.
I don't think that's how javelins work. OMG, Blood roared.
Now you won't be able to see my wife's sexy bod.
Oh, God. This is the worst punishment, he sobbed, holding his hurdy man thing. For this darkest Yagami you will pay.
They ran at each other and jumped.
What will happen?
A fucking fight, Will. What else?
Check it out.
By the way, this was so epic that
Kakira.
Kakira died of a heart attack. Alright, so my family's texting me to play Catan. So, do you want to just, cut this out and pause, let me play Catan, and then we'll come back and read another chapter or something?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Because they're about to,
Yeah, let me...
leave and stuff, and I'm about to go back to college and I won't see him for a while, so...
Yeah.
Catan...
So I guess BRB, listeners, by which I mean there will be just an immediate cut right now.
Ooh, that was a short break. It's totally not 11:30 right now.
Fuck, we good. Fuck, ain't it good that I'm nocturnal?
Same here.
That was a sentence, yes. Anyway, chapter 44, chapter 41, the mystery deepers.
Chapter 44, chapter 41.
Shit, is my voice really that deep sounding?
Sometimes.
That sounded like a half-assed Markiplier impression.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
It's Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Markiplier.
Hey. Hey, Vsauce. Markiplier here. Alright then.
Have you not seen that? That was like a collection of people on Twitter made that joke. It's like, from your computer, hey, Vsauce, from behind you, Michael here. And then inside your head, what if you were defenseless?
What if somebody broke into your house and didn't have a gun?
Sorry. Oh, shit.
There's a bat on your right. You could try going for it, but he's already behind you.
It's honestly kind of funny as there was a bat to my left.
There's a wall to my left.
I do have a
Shit, did that
broken
kid take my
guitar.
sword? Fuck.
I do have a broken neck of a guitar on my right though.
Ah, I see you've already used it to beat someone down.
I actually ended up getting that as like from back when I was staying in the dorms. Basically, one person like had a guitar that was completely useless, and they decided to smash it, and it was just like, here, you can have this.
What kind of roommate did you have?
It wasn't my roommate.
Oh, what? You were so crazy people.
Yeah, it was an interesting place. Honestly, it used to be a lot worse until one of the people I made friends with got there, because he was one of the like long-standing RAs, and before he arrived, it was actually the dorm that was known for drug deals and stabbings.
Stabbings?
Yes.
I didn't know that our college had that.
Well, I mean, there was a prostitution ring not too long ago.
I don't go outside. I didn't even know about that.
Well, no, that was in the dorms.
I don't leave my room in the dorms, so it's just like, whatever, kid.
Want me to show you a good time? Nah, I have a computer.
I can have a good time on my computer.
I kind of have to go play Monster Hunter World.
Speaking of monsters, Monster Girl Island Prologue came out, so, you know, I can just do that. What?
Wait. You said Monster Girl Island, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that fucking Monster Girl VR game.
Yep. It's cool. You don't really have to do it on VR.
Okay, I don't know, like, the stuff I've seen... Honestly, VR would just be really weird, but the fact that there's VR porn already in existence...
I'd be straight on that if I wasn't poor. But at the same time, it's like I could only do it half time of the year because I ain't about to do VR porn in a dorm.
Yes, that's the issue. The whole thing is like the field of view is all wonky, and there's the fact that like because of the fact that it would be a camera like set behind you, like you only have like half visibility really.
Yeah, the FBI could watch you and laugh.
They already do that.
Oh. Yeah, but they like add to my file of more stuff to laugh. I wonder if that's a thing the FBI actually has.
They just have like a file of dumb shit you've done.
Yep. And it's like, it's the FBI, so they don't tell anyone. So it's just literally a bunch of inside FBI jokes of random kids that are like into different files.
Pulled a real Matt Scott, didn't he?
Whoa, don't turn into Brittany over here.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's read.
Sorry it's been a while. Been planning out the big finale. More twists coming. We discover the mystery of the mustache.
Blued was eating Kanye West because it had been ages since the last chap. He was dead hungry. And blood bananas are a good snack, but he was too hungry, so he ate Kanye and blood went everywhere and blood licked it. I was going to make a toast joke, but I already made one, so instead Kanye made blood dead fat and he had to use Kanye's workout plan to use weight again. My brain aneurysm, help.
Another thing to add to the anime references in rap, one of Kanye West's video is basically just a synopsis of Akira.
Really?
With the motorcycle and everything. Like it has Kanye walking away from that motorcycle.
Oh gosh.
Are you done? Sneered Dark, making his mouth all twisted and sarcastic. Or does the little baby want his food on an airplane with a bib? I just read.
How dare you insult the fine office of the king of the Shinigami? Word Blood, spitting out some bones and some feathers because he ate a runaway bird chick too. I will tear your nose out and turn it into a vase for the many spiky flowers that I purchased to romance your Mega chestacular.
Mega chestacular.
This is why I needed a break. If I heard that earlier, I just would have given up. I would have been like, you know what? No, this episode's over at mega chest fucking tacular.
You got a 2-week break. 2-week break, bro. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak.
And I need another one after hearing that. What's it doing? Anyways, mega chestacular wife, and you will sneeze forever because of the pollen.
Also, I think the runaway bird chick thing is a reference to another Kanye music video.
Well, I don't really care enough about Kanye to know everything about that, but I'll take
Well,
your word
the
for
only
it.
person who cares that much about Kanye is Kanye.
Hello, welcome to the special guest episode where Kanye comes on and tells us about all the references to Kanye.
And then he starts talking about how a person who has clan members supporting him apparently cares about black people.
Ooh.
See that shit? Like it's like Kanye wearing a fucking MAGA hat.
Oh God.
Christ. Like this is the same person who on national television just straight up said George Bush does not care about black people. It's like, and like the entire reason he's doing this is because of the fact that Kanye's motivated entirely by people telling him not to do things.
You wanna know what my favorite MAGA hat is?
Oh God.
It's that picture of George Washington where it just says "Make America."
That was the only acceptable one.
Exactly.
But yeah, literally.
George Washington doesn't even look amused in that picture. He's just,
Yeah.
Make.
But yeah, literally, like if you tell Kanye to do not to do anything, like you tell Kanye like, hey, don't do this, he'll fucking do it. So it's like, hey, maybe you should support Trump. Hey yo, I'm gonna support Trump.
Hey, maybe you should cure cancer. Bet.
We just tell Kanye not to. Yeah, like there was some shit a while back of him getting called out for saying shit like about like certain people letting themselves be slaves during that whole time period. It's like, the fuck, Kanye?
Well, yeah, everyone has a choice. It's just the choice is be a slave or fucking die.
Oh God. But
And
no, like
sometimes
during that whole thing of like, yeah, it's just you tell Kanye not to do something, he does it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like me.
See-
What?
Look, all I'm saying is if David Duke pays your tab at a restaurant, you really need to rethink your life choices. Dark was dead hungry too, because he hadn't eaten anything either. But luckily, because Samantha had the giantest chest in the world, she also had all the milk in the
No.
too, and Dark could drink it when he got
No.
You got to touch those bouncy lumps.
No. Everyone just dropped stuff outside. Did you hear that? Quick, a distraction from this really awkward scene. I'll be right back.
Author's note, I know this sounds gross and made up, but it's not. That's how chess works. We learned it in biology class. I know it's cool.
You're missing a few steps, dumbass. And I know they did that on purpose. God damn it.
Still here.
It had been so long that he started to grow a messy mustache.
Alright, I'm back. Is it over?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck that. Alright, it's my turn.
Yes.
Alright, enough eating! Oh wait, that's probably blood. Let us combat
blood.
violently once again. For the universe.
For the universe, partner.
For Universe 6. Hi, it's me, Goku.
Oh. At least it's not the Japanese voice acting. Because for
Didn't
some
Goku,
reason...
like, almost kill everyone in the universe just for the tournament in Dragon Ball Super? Like, if he lost, didn't they say they wouldn't kill everyone?
I don't know. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Super. What I do know about Dragon Ball, though, is the fact that, like, even after the original one where he was a kid, they kept the same voice actress for Goku. So,
yeah, and it's like a woman too. It's pretty high pitched. Right?
So, like, 20-year-old Goku doing a little kid voice the entire time. Or no, not even 20 anymore. He's like, what? How fucking old is he now?
Age of Goku.
He's in like his fucking.
Hold on, my internet's really bad. This will take me like 30 minutes.
I noticed your internet's bad. I can hear it.
41 years old.
So yes,
Super.
41-year-old Goku doing a little kid voice with a little kid voice. Voice he had when he was fucking 5. Blood pulled.
Oh my gosh, I fucking hate this. What are we doing again? Sorry, I think I'm breaking up. What are we doing?
I mean, we weren't dating in the first place, so it's going to be kind of difficult. Anyway.
What?
Breaking up. Anyway,
Shut up.
my line. Blood pulled his arm bones out. He had sharpened them specifically for the occasion, painted them gold, and stuck handles and skulls and written naughty words like fuck and fucker and fucking on them for stronger because they were swear swords.
Great.
I feel like I'm having a fucking stroke.
He put his swear sword over his head and stabbed it down into Dark's head, but missed and hit his foot and said, "Oh balls!" Yelled
Oh,
Blood,
balls.
hopping over the ring, holding his foot and yipping like Misa getting a really good sexing, and everyone laughed because this was funny.
If your pain noises sound like someone getting fucked, you need to reassess your life choices. Unless said pain noises are from you getting fucked.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's getting fucked in the foot.
Shit. Your blood will be my lubricant.
Whoa, slow down there, partner. Jesus, man.
There are a few downsides to having a gay when they're an S. Oh god. Now it's Dark's turn. While Blood was hopping like mad, Dark got Samantha to make him a special milkshake by shaking her milky. Why? Why do I get these lines?
What a great story. It's totally not getting worse.
I kind of wish we were back at the fanfic in which a squid fucked a building.
You'd rather take squid fucking to milky titty milkshake?
It's less cringy. Somehow.
Probably
Also, that one we had a special guest.
Yeah, just get what's his face back in here. Shed Darkness. Just make Kim
Bring
read all
Silver
those.
back.
Yeah, just be like, hey, you get this line.
Oh god.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye. We'll call you when we need you again.
Well, I kid you not. After you left, he did give us a recommendation for a hentai.
And I wasn't there for it.
It's like, yeah, my boyfriend showed me this one. It's called Tentacles and Witches. I kid you not. Which I guess, hey, the couple that watches porn together stays together.
That sounds familiar, actually. Nah, it's just I watched.
That
My
watch
mic's
a lot
breaking
of
up.
hentai.
Oh no!
This was the hottest
Looking
thing
up
that ever
tentacle
happened.
hentai was a bad idea.
It usually is. I'd prefer not to be the fish. God damn it. Shout out to anyone who's familiar with the 16th century wood carving of a woman getting fucked by an octopus.
Wow. Okay. I just lagged for 10 seconds and I come back to that. Anyways, no, Tentacle Witches is not the magical girl tentacle hentai I was watching before.
Damn it. Anyway. Anyway.
Is it my turn?
I was still hung up on the tits. Whatever. All the men Shinigami and the men Shinigami all died of sexiness from someone shaking their tits. The women all became lesbians and died too. Luckily, they were in the land of the Shinigami, so they all came back but dead and then died again and again and again, but they couldn't stop looking.
She said a spell as she wobbled her bump, so it came out gold and glowing, and Dark drank it, and it made him go like Super Saiyan, except not, because this isn't Dragon Ball Z. It was like that, though, because he went blonde and could fly like Superman, so it is Super Saiyan.
Hey, here's a little thing, anyone out there, never call them bumps. Just...
I call them lumps?
Only if you're Fergie, and even then I'll probably stab you.
Hey, can't stab me when I'm not there. Lumps. Sorry.
You underestimate my powers, boy.
A rock just like goes through my window and like for like a minute. I threw that.
Shovel just goes through the earth and out and up through your bedroom. Yeah.
That's a really long shovel.
God of space.
And you use it to make your shovel long. How cool.
Obviously, it's either that or just shrink the earth.
Nah, someone already did that. They beat you to it. Do something better or cooler, like...
Turn it into a fucking tennis ball and throw it into the sun.
No. Nah, we have to think bigger, man. Like,
Thanos
just grow the
snap it to
sun
dust.
bigger. Nah. Mine's always about
Increase the size of the earth so that it causes gravity become so large that everyone dies.
Now we're talking. The moon will probably just like zoop into the side too. But yeah, make the moon bigger too. Make us rotate around the moon. How about that?
Make the moon so large that the earth just flies into it.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway. Dark shouted real loud and a fireball came out of his mouth. Then he sneezed and two more came out of his nose and they all hit blood and set his mohawk on fire.
Amazing. Oh, douche! Yelled Blood, dipping his head in a tub of water. Ugh. You know what? Maybe reading from my bed's a bit hard. Now he was bald and everyone laughed even louder when they weren't dying. Imagine it. It's pretty funny.
Is it?
In revenge, she pulled his leg bones, which are actually cannons, and each bone had a stinger of a bee the size of a tow truck in it. He fired, and the stingers hit Dark in each arm and nailed to the wall. Amazing.
I think I'm having a stroke.
Me too.
The poison made his arms all stingy and stinky, but luckily he was strong enough to gargle all the poison out and spit it up more.
What? He's gargling the poison?
I'm definitely having a stroke.
Oh gosh.
Missed, but went past him and hit the blood banana orchard.
Oh no! Not the blood banana orchard! No, not my agricultural treasure land. That was once the glossy home of my humble blood banana. Blood yelled as poison got all over them and turned them into poison bananas made of poison. I cannot eat my beloved treasures now. They have been befuddled with stinky poison.
I find it hilarious how you suddenly started turning into a stereotypical, like, energetic preacher for a second.
I can't do this voice seriously anymore.
I cannot eat my beloved treasures now.
Oh
Can
no!
I get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
Serves you right, you prick. Samantha yelled, and this distracted Blood and made him look. He then saw her bouncers bounce. I come from a culture which refers to tits as rumble spheres, and that is a better word than bouncers.
I'm trying to think of a clever thing to say to call them, but you know, let's
And
just
he was
call them what they are.
Tits.
Baps. Call them Baps.
And he was distracted. He got out his wings and flew to Samantha.
Hello, lady. Blood.
I'm just imagining him wearing the most awful-looking fedora now.
Milady.
Oh, God.
He's wearing a hat now because he's bald. Blood said, leeching at her and holding a rose made of blood. It was a messy rose and blood went everywhere, but it's the fourth that counts. I say, that is one nice milk oscillate thou have going on there.
My milk oscillates bring all the boys to the yard, and they say, damn right, it's better than yours.
I want to call them milk oscillates.
Milk oscillations.
Ah, nice milk oscillations you got there. Perfection.
Well, just literally, I'm pretty sure that's just supposed to be, like, describing the fact that she's shaking her tits.
I know, but...
Oh my god! I just saw one of the lines I have to read.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Is it? Just keep reading them. Come on, let's get to it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Samantha punched.
Plunge your face.
Punched Blood in the eyes with both hands and sent him burning like a fireball back into the arena. My milkshakes bring all the Shinigami to the arena. I wish I were dead.
Ow! That line physically hurt me.
Why do you think I said, oh my god?
Ow. I just want to tap out here. Tom needs to read this.
We should have had Tom read that line.
I want to hear Tom say milk oscillations. Or milk oscillators.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
No! Roared Blood as he landed with a bump. Bump. Samantha jumped down and landed on him, and the weight of her chest made it feel like getting stomped by a freight train. Jesus.
That's why I wish I were dead.
Me too.
Yes. No. Also, right now I'm right. It's better than. God damn it!
Could you teach me? Said Dark, but only as a joke, because he knew all her moves. Because he taught them all to her on the long hot nights of hard battle training on the battlefield. He taught her how to shake her tits.
It's literally just keep continuously doing the fucking song. And But I'd have to charge. Look up Kelly's if you don't get it, but it's a song about warming up milkshake and using it to fill your yard with boys so they'll teach peeps how to make milkshake for money, I guess. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Right, it's better than yours.
Okay, let's
teach
just
me,
kick him instead.
But I'd have to charge. Just kick him instead.
Kick him instead. Just kick him.
They both started kicking Blood, and he was rolling around in the dust, getting all dusty, yelling, ow! But they hit him in the man bits, which happened quite a lot since he used the Shinigami powers to give him hundreds all over his body, which was good for sexing many Shinigami queens, but not good for not getting punched.
Ha! Not so strong now, are you?
Oh, he's covered in dicks.
And booted him in the mouth and made his vampire fangs fall out.
What?
Oh no, not his vampire fangs.
Oh, I need those spiders to devour the blood of living virgins. Virgins. Fuck.
Burging.
Fergie.
Bergie.
Hi, Bergie.
Bergie.
Now I'll
Bergie.
have to be a vegetarian, except you killed all the blood bananas too.
Just eat the poison bananas.
For there is no compensation.
Blood slumbered to his feet and pulled out his ribs. They were Wolverine claws, and he put them on his hands and began slashing like mad everywhere. Get it? Blood does slash. I don't get it. One hit slashed Dark in the eyes and made him a bit short-sighted, so he had to wear glasses. What?
This is kind of like a fucking Kung Pao situation, in which, due to the fact that there is no normalcy, it is no longer funny, it is boring.
Doesn't Kung Pao have like dude with like a mouth on his tongue?
I remember the scene and like using gophers as nunchucks and fighting a cow.
I think I'm thinking about a different movie.
Might be. I think someone, like, I know one person, if memory serves, one person got a hole punched in them and just kept staring. Was that supposed to be like a parody of like the story of Ricky? Anyway. Which, if you don't know, quite possibly the only good live-action adaptation of a manga. This China's version of the story of Ricky. And it's not even necessarily that it's a good adaptation. It's just fucking bizarre and entertaining as fuck.
Like Chop Suey or whatever that movie was you said. Kung Pao, yeah.
Kung Pao? No, well...
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Story of Ricky than Kung Pao.
Well, just do what are we watching on the story of Ricky, but China?
Blood slump. Oh, wait, no. Shit. Dark got out his royal death note and rubbed blood in it just in case, but it can't kill Shinigami. Why the fuck did you try? Then he tried to trick Blood into killing another dude to save his life, like happened in with the Chickley, one of Misa, who death noted L and died, but that didn't work since there was no one left to kill.
Blood got the upper hand, literally, because he took off his hands and it was a hand grenade.
You do not have the goodwill to use that pun.
Let me give you a hand.
I will fucking eviscerate you. Blood roared and handed the hand to Dark. It exploded and the hand slapped him and flew back to Blood. How do you like that?
I did not like it, said Dark truthfully, rubbing the slapped bit.
You mean his face? I assume.
Well, I just slapped his ass. That sportsman slap.
Just slapped his ass. Good game. That came from, roared Blood, but that wasn't true because there was only one hand left. But the hand came back.
Blood can't even count his own hands.
One. Fuck.
He used the other hand on Samantha, and because she felt sorry for it, she let it touch her chest bits and lady bits and got happy.
I wish I were dead.
Me too.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, Blood! This is the best feeling I've ever had! Screamed Samantha as the hand danced all over her like a mad dancer made of blood having sex with the dance floor. I went down on all your stairs. Jump back in the mailbox. Look deep into your vacuum's eyes, and then we 69.
Thanks in advance for not judging me.
On this aspect of my soul.
Oh my
when
gosh.
I dick slam all of your belonging, that's when I'm finally home. body in this case. Don't forget that Samantha was a virgin. A virgin what?
A
And she
virgin.
didn't know what sexing felt like. I assume, like most people, she's masturbated before.
Yeah.
Dark got all jealous. Blood was just a pathetic king of all shake. Was unflowering his own. It's fingering.
I mean, he's got dicks all over him. It wouldn't be surprising if he had dick hands.
Dicks for fingers. It's not like exactly you. It's not like you would call someone giving you a handy like them taking your V card or some shit.
Not that it matters, because Dark was so angry that he used his final attack and KO'd Blood right in the brain.
Blood died and fell on the floor screaming.
Oof! My brave young apprentice. Blood gasped. Come close to me. So that I can tell you the secrets of my people. I will show you the way.
Oh, God damn it. Why did that meme come back a year later?
Because memes don't die.
Literally, like it was around January of 2018, and then it comes back January of 2019.
Yeah, because people are looking up all those like videos of like the memes of 2018, and they see it at the beginning of the video, and they're just like, oh yeah.
It was a full year, and it suddenly came back. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? I've never seen it happen exactly a year in between before.
You know what I saw? I saw a fusion of Big Chungus and the Ugandan Knuckles.
Big Chungus is just a reskinned version of the Loops.
You're cutting out for me, what?
You're cutting out for everyone.
Oh no!
Big Chungus is just a reskinned version of the fat Loops brother cat.
I thought it was a big chunk. Oh Lord, he coming.
I still prefer Waluigi to all of this.
Waluigi was in the spotlight for a while because of Smash.
He's still not in there.
Sadly.
Honestly, one of my favorite things that came out of Waluigi is the Infinity War poster.
Infinity War.
It's the Avengers Infinity War poster, only everything's replaced with Waluigi, except for Thanos, who is Wario.
Waluigi's a beautiful man.
Anyway, anything for you, my wise master, who alas became evil, but when we should have been best friends and ruled. Who alas became evil when we should have been best friends and ruled this universe as one, cried Dart, getting on his knees and not noticing evil grin splattered all over. The evil grin. Fuck. Splattered all over Blood's mouth.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
Come.
I mean, if you insist.
Hello, sir. My child.
Of course.
Mind, memory, nothing, spell of the forgetting magic. Whispered Blood. Which were the magic brain rubbing words? Anyone who heard them got the brain all rubbed out and forgot who they were.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yelled Dark. I have been tricked. I am forgetting things. In just 1 hour I will forget everything. I must kill Blood before it is too late.
And I must help, shouted Samantha.
And I must not die so I can sex with Samantha and sample her luscious offering. Her Lucius offerings, said Blood.
Epic conclusion next time will be the last Dark Yagami ever, except there will be one more after, but that's an epilogue, which is a thing that doesn't really count and no one bothers reading them. But read this one, because it'll be epic. There'll be a twist, don't forget.
The next chapter is the epilogue, actually. Is the end, actually. And then it's 3 epilogues, which we are going to read.
Why?
Because we haven't suffered enough.
Well, at least this episode's over. Am I right? Ha ha ha.
Why are we here?
Just to suffer.
Fast.